All right, how do we sound real quick? All right, I guess we sound good. All right. Um okay, so what is going on everyone? DeAndre here, and we are back at it with another AnimeLocke journey. This time we're going to be playing Pokemon Alpha Sapphire for the Hoenn portion of this game. So in part one, it's pretty simple. We're just going to be kicking off our adventure in Hoenn, meeting new characters, choosing our starter, and starting the next big chapter of this long running challenge that I've been doing to celebrate the 30th anniversary. So, yeah, new region, new team, new battles, whole new set of problems to survive. So, yeah. Um, yeah, I'm just kind of paranoid because I am playing this on I'm streaming I'm using like an app to stream my 2DS, which is like charging over here in the corner, and I'm trying to like screen share it to my MacBook because I don't have a proper capture card for it. So I'm hoping the stream goes well. But but yeah. So if it looks a little finicky, it's because I'm just using the OBS screen real quick. But once we actually get things going, then we'll, obviously we'll, what's it called? We'll close out OBS and all that, and I'm sure the FPS should be stable again. So going over the rules real quick. Of course, with all of these AnimeLocke streams, I'm going to be telling you guys the rules. So first off, we can only use Pokeballs only for captures. Apricorn balls are allowed, but all other Pokeballs like Great Balls, Ultra Balls, and so on, those are banned. Um, no legendary Pokemon. This one is self-explanatory. Though, like, if you use like the DNS method to get, I don't know, like Meloetta in Black 2 and White 2, then you can use that temporarily, but it has to be boxed before the Pokemon League. No items in battle. This is another self-explanatory rule, although held items are allowed. Evolution is considered special, so level up evolutions may only occur during major story battles, such as gym battles, Elite Four battles, Evil Team battles, rival battles, and all that. Friendship evolutions are allowed almost immediately. Move-based evolutions are allowed also immediately once the move is learned. And item evolutions, or evolution items, I should say. Um, Let me see. Yeah, like um, evolution items, those must be found like while you're exploring or given to you by an NPC. They cannot be purchased because that's just kind of that's just cheap. I don't like that. For gym battles, you may only use the same number of Pokemon as the opponent. So, for example, if I battle Roxanne in this game, who has 2 Pokemon, I must only bring 2 Pokemon. And then you must be a kind trainer. This is more of a philosophical rule. So, no intentional sacrifice switches, no catching Pokemon just for in game trades, and I must only catch Pokemon that I actually plan on using. And lastly, story required gift Pokemon are mandatory, although optional gifts are your choice. So, yeah, without further ado, kick back and relax, grab your favorite snack, and let's get right into the stream. Also, I'm going to go ahead and minimize this now. Hopefully the FPS is stable. I hope. Uh-oh. What's going on? Let me hide the toolbar. That'll be easier. All right, what's going on, Ghost? What's going on, Zwei? What's going on, Overrated? Hope everyone's doing good. All right. Gotta give it a sec. I think. Okay. Okay. We're good. Thought the game just crashed for a split second. I like this. It's been a minute since I've seen this cinematic scene though, so I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this cutscene real quick. The opening scene. Bro said, what are the rules? Where's Beta Emerald? It wouldn't be Beta Emerald, it'd actually be... Oh my goodness, the freaking frame drops. Oh my goodness, it was too much for it. Oh Lord, have mercy. Well, it would be Delta Emerald, actually. Which is actually canon, because that's literally like the whole post game. All right. I swear to God, if it crashes, dude. I'm so nervous about doing 3DS emulation, dude, because I really don't want... Because I really don't want this to crash on me. Is this about to be a Google slideshow? Oh God. Why did that jump scare me? Hi! Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. And this is what we call a Pokemon. I should do BDSP for the Sinnoh playthrough. I'm not. I'm doing Platinum. I've already decided. Oh God. Oh no. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Oh, Lord have mercy. We humans live alongside Pokemon at times, playing together as friends and at times helping one another out. Is this how the entire gameplay is going to be? Oh, Lord have mercy. And sometimes we just like to have fun battling whatever he just said. In fact, there are still many, many mysteries surrounding Pokemon. I do research to try to unravel those Pokemon mysteries, but that's enough for me. Or that's enough about me. You thought the screen crashed when I paused so suddenly? What about you? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Will you give me your name too? Alright. I think it's select. No, that is... I thought it was select. Huh. You know, I forgot I could also just use my mouse to do this. Even though yeah, I'm not gonna do that. It literally just started lagging as soon as I did that. Oh Lord have mercy. Alright. So, you're Didi. Indeed I am. Why is it so slow, Jesus Christ? Ah, I see. You're that Didi. You're the one who's moving to Little Root Town, where I live. So, like, I'm guessing all of the game's power went into this one cutscene. Are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. What was that? What is that haunting sound? Why does it sound like I'm on a ship? Am I on the Maw? Where's 6 at? You know, the funny thing is I have no clue what my team is going to be besides my starter. Well, that was a fun gameplay, chat. Beautiful white screen right here. It did sound like the freaking gates of hell were opening, bro. Like, what the heck was that? Okay. D-pad is usable. Awesome. Oh god, Dex Nav is gonna be a freaking nightmare. Because I can't use my actual DS to control the game. It has to be a controller. All that just for like a 3-second cutscene. As much as I love Mawile, it will not be on the team. This is amazing. This is an amazing cutscene, chat. Okay, here we go. Didi, you're here at last. Wasn't it tough riding in the back of the bumping moving truck all the way? You know, that's a health hazard. Or not really a health hazard, but that's a hazard. That's death waiting to happen. What if we just had like a giant wardrobe that just wasn't like latched down or anything and it just like slammed into us? They just open the door and they just see like blood and guts all over the place. Well, this is Little Root Town. What do you think? This is going to be our new home. It has a quaint feel, but it looks like it should be a nice place to live, don't you think? And you get your own room this time, Didi. Come on, you have to see the inside. Damn, even when you white, you still in the back. That's actually wild. Why they move like that? See, Didi, isn't it nice in here too? The moving company's Pokemon even help with the unpacking and cleanup. They really make moving a cinch. Growl, growl, growl. Thanks for all the hard work. We really appreciate it. Gwa gwa, gwa. Why he built like that, bro? Why he built like that, for real? Wait, guys, look at his belt. Is that what I think it is? It's the Pokemon Champions logo. They foreshadowed Pokemon Champions all the way back in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Oh my goodness. Well, when you really think about it, they foreshadowed it all the way back in Generation 1, actually. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. The foreshadowing is crazy. It only took them 30 years to drop it. He stanced up. Aggron? We'll see. Grow, grow, grow. Me too, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. The reference, bro. 30 years foreshadowing. You should go see your new room upstairs, Didi. Dad even brought a new clock for it to help celebrate the big move. You'll need to set the time though. Chat, how many of y'all actually still use clocks, like actual like physical clocks, instead of just looking at your phone? We were oblivious to it the whole time. Yep. None of us are real fans, chat. Alright. At least we can run off the we can run on the default. What, don't sit down. Alright. A little choppy, but it's okay. It's okay. You think a Mime Jr. just jumped off a cliff? Wow, Deadbeat got a clock. clock on the wall isn't moving. You've got to set the time. How do you like your new room, Dee Dee? Good. Everything's put away neatly. They finished moving everything downstairs too. It really is so nice having Pokemon around to help us. Oh, but you should make sure that everything's all there on your desk. Hang on a quick second, chat. All right, I just need to test saving. Will saving crash the stream? Or not the stream, but will it crash the capture? I just need to make sure everything runs well. Okay, good. All right, good. All right. Huh? Okay. Why did that just pop up on my screen? Stop it. Okay, there we go. Paste that. Just so I can see all the Pokemon in the area and stuff like that on my phone. There we go. Anyway. Honestly, yo, I would love to have a room like this, bro. Doesn't mean he's any less of a deadbeat. His ass never, hey. He gotta his duty as a gym leader. He gotta get them bills paid somehow. If that means abandoning his family, so be it. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm playing. He would drive a BMW. All right. It's a Snorlax doll, dude. This is like a W setup right here. I would definitely get like a Snorlax beanbag chair. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Dude, I wish my room was like set like this, man. Have like the little desk area over here. Like literally this would be like my little streaming area, sorta. This would be my little streaming area. And then I can like bring my Switch. I can like transport my Switch like from here to here. Like if I'm streaming, I can bring my Switch over here. And if I just want to game with my friends, bro, I could just like come over here. And of course, you can just sleep. But honestly, terrible bed placement though. It should be the other side around, because you never know who's going to be pulling up on you, you know, from upstairs. You know what I mean, chat? Like, you can't just have the bed just facing away from the door. You got to face it, or not, like, you have to have it facing, you know, to where you can see who's coming in the room and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying, chat? And also, we could use a nightstand. Just saying. We could use a nightstand. That's all I ask. And that's about it. Alright. Dee Dee's notebook is full of adventure rules he jotted down. We should do a ranking of the protagonist's bedrooms. Low key, that would actually be an interesting thing to do. Record your progress to save. Yeah. We already went through that. You're on the second story. I mean, I know. But still, you gotta have it to where it's facing where people Also, this is a 1-bedroom house. Yeah, mom just sleeps on the couch, I guess. Oh, Dee Dee, come quickly. Oh wait, we don't have no couch. Oh, she just sleep on the floor, I guess. It's the Petalburg gym. Maybe Dad will be on TV. You're gonna save that as a video idea for yourself one day. Mom sleeps on the stove. Nah, she sleeps in the oven. Gotta be nice and toasty. We brought you this report live from in front of Petalburg Gym. Next up, a special look at a long-awaited meteor shower in the next star show. Oh, it already ended. Looks like your dad was on, but we missed his part. What a shame. But that reminds me, one of Dad's friends lives in town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you should go on over and introduce yourself. All right, no problem. Is this our route? No. Oh, we got little speakers for the TV. Oh, hell yeah. But yeah, this is kind of I know rent must be cheap. Rent has to be cheap. Just 1 bedroom. We live in a studio house, basically. Because it's not really an apartment. Rent gotta be cheap. Mama contortionist. Alright. Let's go next door. The only other person who lives here. Oh, hi. Oh, hello. And you are? Oh, you're Dee Dee, our new next door neighbor. Welcome. We have a daughter about the same age as you. She has been so excited about making a new friend. She should be in her room upstairs. I hope you'll go and introduce yourself. Okay, so it's just you. I know in Emerald, I believe, and I think the original Gen 3 games in general, there is a younger brother in the house, but I guess he couldn't make the cut. Rent? You mean the mortgage? I mean, you can rent houses too. You can rent houses too. Not everyone buys a house straight up. We don't know if they bought the house. They could very well be renting this place out. Pokemon fully restored. Items already, and the little brother got sacrificed to Guillotine. In order for this game to run smoothly, we had to sacrifice the brother. Huh? Who are you? Wait a minute. Who are you? If y'all know that reference, you're a real one. Oh, you must be Dee Dee. Your move was today, huh? Well, I'm May. Glad to meet you. I actually have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. Okay. And then when Professor Birch told me you were moving here, Dee Dee. Well, I was hoping you would be nice. You would be nice and we could be friends. But that's just silly, isn't it? I've just met you, right, Dee Dee? So, what am I talking about? Oh no! I forgot! I was supposed to be going out to help Dad catch some wild Pokemon. Dee Dee, I'll see you later. Alright, let's see. Okay, you got the white Wii U. We all know the black is superior. The deluxe Wii U. Oh, she ain't got no Snorlax beanbag chair like us. She ain't got no Snorlax beanbag chair like us. Again with the bed placement. Again with the bed placement, bro. So what if you was like just sleeping and like someone broke into the house, bro? You can't see who it is. You can't see who's running up on you. Come on, man. You slacking here. Ooh, a present for me? You shouldn't have. This will be on the next test. Each Pokemon can learn up to 4 moves. Which moves you teach a Pokemon will show how good of a trainer you are. That is true. It's a pretty cute wall clock. It's a pretty cute wall clock, chat. Oh, we can actually like go on her bed. Cool. What's in your trash can? The trash can is empty. Alright, at least y'all keep your house clean. Okay? I'm kind of quirky at Arrival. I hope we can be friends. I'm gonna crush you. I'm gonna crush every one of your hopes and dreams. Oh, you sitting down now? Oh, what you reading? Where is that husband of mine? It was so good of you to visit Didi. And yet, he's nowhere to be found. Well, let's hope he's not having an affair.
I think I hear someone screaming up ahead. What should I do? What should we do?
Who's we?
Somebody has got to go help.
Fine. Help me! Help! Help! Help me! Hello! You over there! Please! Help me out! In my bag, there's some Pokeballs! I'll be making my way. Where are you going? Don't leave me like this! I don't really feel like it. I don't really feel like it. Okay, fine. Can I give May a deep voice like I did Shauna? No, don't feel like it. It's a cute wall clock. Meanwhile, it's just a standard pink clock. Okay, now we're waiting to choose our starter now. There we go. Oh my god. The screen is like really tiny for me. Alright, so we got the choices of Torchic, Trico, and Mudkip. And you guys already know, like, Swampert is probably like number 4 of like my favorite Pokemon of all time, so I'm choosing Mudkip. Why is it so chopped? Like, why is it so choppy? Oh god, the battles are gonna be terrible, huh? The battles are gonna be slow, huh? Oh yeah, it's over. Oh yeah, it's over. It's literally saying 0 FPS. It's literally saying 0 FPS right now, chat. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. Scarlet and Violet add gameplay. Oh, it's female! Cool. First female starter of the AnimeLocke. Oh yeah, it's over. Even the music is slowed down, bro. You're a woman? Wait a minute. When is Earth Day? I know Earth Day is 8th of April. I think it's Wednesday. I gotta watch the Lorax. That's a woman? Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know how we're gonna get through this, chat. Woo! I went into the tall grass to survey wild Pokemon when I was suddenly jumped. You saved my hide. Thanks a lot. Oh? But you're Norman's boy, Didi. Sounds like I sound like a more like energetic version of Timmy's dad from Fairly Odd Parents. Dinkleberg. Alright. I didn't even realize who you were at first. You've grown into quite the young man. This isn't the place for a chat though. Come along to my lab. Well, to his lag too. Because look, it's gonna take us like 20 years for this to load up. Hit that. Let it grow. Oh, let it grow, let it grow. I don't know the words to the freaking song. I've seen that movie like so many times, I don't even remember the song. I haven't watched it in a couple years. Nah, but the best song from that movie was definitely How Bad Can I Be? That song go hard, bro. That song go hard. I will not let anyone clown that song. That song goes hard, bro. Who cares if a few trees are dying? You know what I mean, chat? I think I'd be a great businessman, you know. Pollute a couple oceans, chop down like every tree in America, you know, to make like 17 useless parking lots. You know what I mean? Pollute the skies. You're gonna agree with the Tumblr and say that the Onceler sex. Oh yeah, I forgot like everyone on Tumblr like simps for the Onceler. They cut the song Biggering. I'm a great capitalist, of course, man. For every $1 billion, for every million, not even billion, every million we make, every dollar we make, like an elephant's getting its brains blown out in Africa. Nah, I'm playing. We save the elephants. But we pollute everything else. You know what I mean? We need more we need more wildfires in Australia. You know, we need more wildfires in Australia. We need more we need more ice caps to melt. Yeah, man. All right. So Didi, I've heard so much about you from your father. But he said that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. If that's true, that was quite the performance back there. We save only we only saved the elephants. Biggering was going to be the Onceler's original song before getting cut for How Bad Can I Be? Oh, I never knew that. Hey, to be honest, good choice, because How Bad Can I Be? Fire. One of the best, like, I guess, villain songs ever, even though the Onceler was like, I mean, I guess you can say the Onceler is, he's not like the main antagonist, but he did kind of turn into a villain, so he was more of like a secondary antagonist, sort of, because it was like a whole backstory. We don't need to go into the whole Onceler lore, but yeah. Looks like you really are your father's son. So yes, to say thanks for rescuing me out there, how about I give you that Pokemon you used earlier? Hey, we got the Kip. We got the Kip of the Skip. You heard Biggering was like incredible. It's like a rock opera type song. Pokemon. Hey, what's going on, Hishitori? Welcome to the stream.
Pikachu, I choose you.
While you're at it, why not give a nickname to Mudkip? I need to search my song catalog. I need to search my song catalog for real. What shall our little baby's name be? Where is my song catalog? Here it is. Is this it? Yeah, it is. But yeah, I hope you're doing good, Hishitori. Is this the hamster guy again? No. California Girls? I don't think we have enough for that. Not that song either. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna name her after one of my favorite Limp Bizkit songs of all time. Oh, no. Not Break. That's a 3 Days Grace song. Break stuff. Here we go. I don't think we have enough character. Well, I mean, I guess we could theoretically like shorten it like we did with like Smooth Criminal for our Snivy. Everybody you follow or sub is streaming today, so you're hopping back and forth. Hey, dedicated subscriber right there. You're good though. What about me? I'm doing pretty good. I listened to 3 Days Grace too. Love them. Yeah, I really love their songs. I haven't listened to a lot of their I haven't listened to a lot of their new stuff, but I'm a big fan of like basically before the original singer had temporarily left and then came back, but is like no longer the lead singer. But yeah, I think Break might have to be my favorite song by them. Yeah. Very nostalgic song for me. This was when I used to be... Dude, this was when, like, I used to just listen to... or, like, watch AMV, like, Pokemon AMVs on YouTube back in, like, 2007? No. When did I start, like, using YouTube? Like, 2009. Yeah, 2009 was when I was, like, when I first, like, discovered YouTube, and, like... I saw like my first Pokemon AMV and I was like the coolest thing on the planet. It's how I got into new metal and stuff, like new metal, alternative rock and stuff like that. Your mom was shocked yesterday to find out that you knew who Gorillaz was because of Feel Good Inc. That's actually crazy. Okay, Gorillaz is not even that old of a band, bro. Like, that's like my mom being surprised. And plus, they're pretty popular. They're pretty popular. Well, it's really just two guys, but like, virtually, they're a pretty popular band. Like, come on, that's like my mom like being surprised that I know who Michael Jackson was. You know. Like, it's not that surprising. It's like, bro, you know what vibe that's giving me? It's giving me that vibe of like how, like, when you have like a VHS, like you mention something old and your parents are like, I bet you don't know what this is. Like, they'll point to like a cassette tape or a VHS. I'm like, yes, I do. I may be young, but I'm not that young, my guy. They got in Fortnite, so they must be hella... Oh, dude, they're like... top 10 bands of all time, like top 10 artists of all time in my opinion. Who doesn't know who MJ is? Yeah, that's true. You hear that he and instantly know it's Michael Jackson. Your friend introduced you to them back around 2009 too, and still have on it. You barely listen to R&B nowadays. Like, I love me some good R&B, but ooh, I love me some, but nothing will ever top that early 2000s new metal, early 2000s like alternative rock and stuff like that. Been listening to them since the original and new singer, and now both. The new gens didn't know who... Nah, dude. I know people who don't know what a freaking 3DS is now. It's crazy. You're still heavy on it. Okay, got it. I was like, what? Okay, you mean you're still heavy on it. You know, if you work with your Pokemon and gain experience, I know you'll make a pretty excellent trainer. My girl May happens to be out on Route 103 right now, surveying Pokemon for me. It might not be a bad idea for you to head out and wait, to head out that way yourself. What do you think? I don't really feel like it though. Oh, don't be that way. You should go meet my kid. Why you say it like that? Oh, don't be that way. You should go meet my kid. I've already met your kid. I don't want to meet her again. She too weird. This is giving me PTSD, bro. When like freaking parents would like force you to interact with your weird cousin, bro. And like it'd be that one cousin who'd be like, have you ever seen a frog inside out? Like, nah, I don't want to hang out with him. I don't have a cousin like that, actually. Great. I'm sure May will be happy to hear that too. She can help teach you what it means to be a trainer. I already know how to be a trainer, bro. I defeated Red. Oh, yes. And if you're ever lost along the way, use the area nav on your PokéNav Plus. You can use it to see how to get to Route 103, where May ought to be. And if you and your Pokemon get hurt, get some rest back at your new house. Golly, he talked too much. Just jump to the Pokemon game. How do I build? Wait, what? How do I build my team? What you need in a team? I mean, well, first off, welcome to the stream, family. Family Guy Daily, but just use whatever Pokemon you like. You know, that's literally the whole point of Pokemon. Just use whatever Pokemon you like. That's the only advice I could really give you. You love the screaming and metal sometimes, releases the anger side of me. That's literally the only reason. That's literally the reason I listen to new metal, bro. Like, why do you think Linkin Park is my favorite band of all time? Yeah, why do you think Linkin Park is one of my favorite bands of all time, dude? Before Chester Bennington, R.I.P. the GOAT, bro. Man, that man knew how to sing with his soul, bro. One thing you hate about rock is when they scream the lyrics. Like, the songs would be so good if they didn't scream. The scream is the full emotion right there. The scream is the full emotion. I can't imagine Linkin Park without the screaming. Or Skindred, which is a very underrated band, and I recommend any new metal fan to get into those too. Because Skindred, the best thing about Skindred is that they blend metal, rock, hip hop, and reggae like together. It's so good. You still listen to Evanescence and Breaking Benjamin to this day, dude? Hell yeah, me and you both, Hishitori. Loved him, may he rest in peace. Hell yeah. It's just not for you. Like, you can't stand it. Hey. To each their own, you know? To each their own. That's what I like. Because the reason I love metal is because of how freaking fun it is. Like, I like to imagine myself beating the ever-loving shit out of people when I listen to One Step Closer by Linkin Park, bro. That's just me. That's just me. What role do you need in a team, like a tank and so on? I mean, I wouldn't really say you need a tank. If you want to use a tank, then yeah, I would recommend it. But like, you know, really the thing about Pokemon is like finding your specific battle style and stuff like that. Like use whatever you like, you know? Skindred. Oh, it's like one word, but it's spelled like skin, like obviously skin, and then dread is like D-R-E-D. You got that song in your playlist? Bro, that's like my favorite song of all time. That's my favorite song of all time. So with your favorite Pokemon, even if it was all fairy type, you could still beat the game. Yeah. Dude, you can beat the game with a cast form. Like... Yeah, you can beat the game with a cast form, my guy. You like songs with bass, like you're talking... See, I like all genres. Like, whenever I say, like, I remember this one idiot from high school. I said I liked rock. Like, rock is probably my favorite favorite genre. But then, bro was like, I was like talking about like a rap song. I forgot which one it was. But he was like, no, you only like rock. I was like, I never said I only listen. I said it's my favorite genre. I didn't mean, that doesn't mean that I only listen to rock. Like, what do you mean, bro? But yeah, I listen to all genres, bro. Like, I can, like, literally, if you've seen like my little like playlists, well, none of y'all have, obviously, but I can literally switch from metal to like rap to freaking classical music. You know, obviously have a couple video game tracks in there too. Okay, at least the wild Pokemon encounter is fixed, chat. It seems that we have a stable frame rate now. We just needed to give it some time. Yeah, I had people say that too. Like, rock is not the only genre I listen to. Exactly, dude. Like, it's so dumb. Like, you sound idiotic, you know? Like, people who say that stuff, like, it's just like, come on, man. Pokemon attire, take them to the Pokemon Center. Yeah. But yeah, like, since I like to name my Pokemon after, like, musical references now, you're gonna see a lot of, like, new metal type. You're gonna see, like, a lot of new metal references. But yeah, like, I can literally go from, like, New Divide from Linkin Park. Great song, by the way. And immediately switch to frickin'... Who the frick is this? Why you walk up on me like that? Yeah, I can go from, like, I can listen to, like, some, like, I don't know, like Limp Bizkit, and then next thing you know, Katy Perry. Katy Perry's playing in the background. What is the next addition to the roster? You'll see when it happens. Might play through Scarlet again for like a final send-off for the game, since Winds and Waves will be coming up eventually. Yep, that's the plan for me. Eventually play through all of these games. Until Winds and Waves comes out. Listen to the No Straight Roads OST. It's an absolute banger with so many genres. I might have to check it out then. Why was that bass guitar so heavy? With the I think it was a bass guitar. It sounded like it. Yeah, I know what a Pokemon Center is. You can leave me alone. Alright. Oh god. The frame drops always terrify me, man. Absolutely disgusting work. Yo, May! Girl is really just looking at a puddle. Let's see. On Route 103, I found this Pokemon. And this one too. Oh! Hey, Didi. What's that? Oh! My dad gave you a Pokemon as a gift, huh? Well then, why don't we go ahead and have a quick battle? I'll give you a taste of what being a trainer is really like. She really thought she ate with that pose. Oh right, she gets the Pokemon that's strong against yours. You're gonna send me the full Indian mixes fans made of the soundtracks. They're everywhere between 9 minutes and 14 minutes. Honestly, you just want to use Pokemon you've never used before, so that's also an excuse as to why you're replaying the games. Hey, valid. Alright. Using Growl won't... Actually, never mind. Using Growl may have worked. I didn't look at my nature. Jesus! That pound did nothing as opposed to what my tackle just did to her. See, this is why we break stuff. This is why we break stuff. Oh, she doesn't get absorbed. I thought she probably has it, but she's just, but the AI is probably just stupid. Which is usually the case in these Pokemon games. Let me see. No, she only had Pound on her Trico. Oh. She did not have Absorb. I thought we were about to get to level 7. Gonna replace Scarlet first, then Sword. Sounds like a plan. It was a good battle. Thanks. Let me heal up both our parties real quick. You're able to find shorter renditions of each of the boss's tracks on official channels. These full mixes are just the different versions mixed into one thing. Wow. I think I know why my dad has his eye on you now. I mean, you just got that Pokemon and you've already got that strong of a bond. I bet you could probably befriend any kind of Pokemon you meet. Phew. I guess I'd better head back to the lab. That was so extra. There was no reason. There was a whole path right there. May. See, it made more sense to hop off of this, but like, she really did that just to... She's just trying to aura farm. That's all it is, bro. Like, what you doing, May? Didi, over here. Let's hurry back to Little Root. Why couldn't we just teleport back? Why can't we just teleport back? Okay, playing with a joystick is a little rough. You really like May as the protagonist because Brendan as the rival is a bit more interesting. What with the contests and slightly casual sexism. What I like with the, also, first of all, welcome to the stream of Ghibli. Second of all, what I like with the manga, what the manga did is that they basically had Brendan or Ruby in the manga, since they're all named after like their games essentially. They had Brendan be the contest going guy while May was actually the like the gym battle girl. I really like that they did that. And it actually made for an interesting little subplot where Norman is like a freaking abusive ass father who's trying to like push his ideology for Pokemon battling onto Ruby. But like he practically disowns his son because he's not a battler and more of a contest person. Kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Oh, Didi, over here. Oh my goodness, you're an absolute unit, Professor. Jesus, that cranium! So, I hear you beat May on your first try. That's amazing. May's been helping with my research for a long time, so she has a pretty long history as a trainer already. I think that settles it. Didi, I ordered this Pokédex for my research, but I think you should take it. Winds and Waves protagonist suffering from the game being named that for the manga. I think since Generation 8, yeah, I think since Generation 8, they kind of made it a little more, like, they made it a little less on the nose, like in, I think for Pokemon Sword and Shield, Yeah, for Pokemon Sword and Shield, I think they actually use the names. No. I think I think the male protagonist is named like Henry Sword. I think. Wait, hold on. I have Bulbapedia right here. Let me look for it. Oh yeah. First of all, I should probably save this too. Or not. That's fine. Come on. All right, here we go. Let me look it up. I think his name is actually Henry Sword. I don't know about the female trainer though. Let me look it up. I think his name is Henry Sword. His name is Henry Sword. Freaking Henry Sword. Why is it not loading? Give me my Henry Sword, please. Nah, their names are Victor and Gloria. No, that's their canon names. In the manga, his name is no, I'm talking about in the manga. In the Pokemon Adventures manga, his name is Henry Sword. This is official, by the way. And his dad is dead. Why did I say it like that? There was no reason for me to say that. Yeah, the official names are different from the manga names. All right, what about hold on, I need to see Gloria. Oh, her name is... Okay, so for Gloria, her name is Casey Shield. Her name is Casey Shield. Oh, nah. Okay, Casey ain't that bad, but freaking Henry Sword. Oh, man. Whose dad is dead? Oh, Henry Sword's dad, basically Victor's dad. I wonder if the protagonist of our dad is actually dead. No, but it's Casey, like C-A-S-E-Y. Okay, so, and then in Scarlet and Violet, it's back to Scarlet and Violet. So they're probably gonna do something for Winds and Waves where their names aren't just Wind. Their name isn't just Wind and Wave. No, Casey Shield is actually tough. Casey Shield is tough, but Henry Sword has like no aura at all, bro. Sword is a cool last name. Bro, that sounds like a stage name. That doesn't sound like a real name. Bro said I would kill myself too if my wife named our kid Henry Sword. What if the dad's name was Henry? What if Henry's just a family name? Henry's just a family name. It's short for Hank. Or not short for Hank, but it's the nickname for Hank. Oh. You know, I didn't actually know that. I know people whose name, like their birth name is Hank, but people call them Henry for whatever reason. I don't know. Freaking Henry Sword. That sounds like an evil CEO villain from like a Disney Channel movie. I'm Henry Sword, heir to the Sword Foundation. Okay. Oh man. Freaking Henry Sword, bro. That Pokédex. Wait, you know, I haven't even gotten that far in the Adventures manga, and I'm surprised that I actually remember his name. I remember his name by heart. Freaking Henry Sword. Alright. That Pokédex is a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokemon you meet or catch. My girl May here, my girl Henry Sword here takes hers with... I'm really tempted to do a playthrough where I actually name our character Henry Sword. I would actually do it. And they have to say the name, they have to say the full name, like, hey, it's Henry Sword. It's the champion of the region, Henry Sword. You know what? Not for the AnimeLocke, but for a future Sword playthrough, I'm naming my character Henry Sword. My girl May takes hers with her everywhere she goes. Doesn't every trainer take their Pokédex everywhere they go? Just saying. whenever she catches a rare Pokemon and records its data in the Pokedex, why she comes to seek me out wherever I am in the field and show me the Pokemon and people you will meet, and the great expanse of nature that lies before you. Experience them both while you fill in your Pokedex. I will not be filling my Pokedex. I'd love it if your world seemed wider than ever. Though, I'd love it even more if you came back from time to time to show me what progress you've made. Ugh. Okay, calm down, Professor. I'm getting the itch to get out and do field work again.
Oh wow, Didi. Now you've got a Pokedex too. That's great, just like me. Then here, I'll give you something too. Some Pokeballs that you can use to catch wild Pokemon.
Wow, thanks, May. Really helpful. I'm still not over how freaking huge Professor Birch is. Henry Sword sounds like one of those randomized names on Blookit or something. I will do it, not for the AnimeLocke, but definitely for a future Sword playthrough. For a future Sword playthrough, I will definitely name our character Henry Sword, bro. Oh man, I'm still not over that, bro. Oh. Dude, I almost started crying. By how ridiculous that name is. Henry Sword. Oh, Lord.
If you catch a Pokemon in the wild and battle together with it for a while, it will grow stronger for you. Take that as a bit of advice from a more experienced trainer like me.
Okay, no need to brag, May. It's not like I defeated 2 Pokemon Leagues myself already. Like, I think I know my way around. I think I know my way around a little Pokemon's hair, alright?
I'm going to get ready to head out from Littleroot soon myself. I can't wait to see what kind of Pokemon I'm going to meet. Let's both do our best on our journeys, Didi.
Okay. You're tempted to name your character Henry Sword when you do your sword play. Do it. Do it. I think that's just a given now. We must all name every time we replay Sword, we must all just name our character Henry Sword, bro.
Didi, wait!
Oh, mother.
Didi, did you introduce yourself to Professor Birch?
Oh, what an adorable Pokemon. My kid is adorable. Probably like top 10 adorable Pokemon.
You got it from the professor? How nice! You are your father's child, all right. You look good together with a Pokemon. To think that you have your very own Pokemon now. Oh, your father will be overjoyed. But don't push yourself too hard. If anything happens, you can always come home, honey.
I thought she was gonna give me like a item or something. But okay.
Didi!
What you want?
This is from my dad. He said he forgot to give it to you before.
Oh, the Pokénav Plus?
Wow! The app I just added to your Pokénav Plus is called the DexNav.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about the DexNav.
It can tell you lots about the Pokemon living in each area and that kind of stuff.
Actually, what are Henry Sword's Pokemon, actually? I'm still on this. Oh, he chose Grookey. I mean, I don't have a problem with Grookey. Oh, right. They also did like a cool thing since he's the sword of it all of his Pokemon use like some type of item. So his team is Surfetched. Yeah, his team is Surfetched, Rillaboom, Girder. Oh, no. I am not catching a Girder. I don't want that. Oh. You know what? For the Henry Sword playthrough, we'll do it. But I refuse to use a Girder. I refuse to use a girder. I hate that Pokemon with a dying passion. That stupid tumor-infested child. And then he uses Oranguru. Oh my god. So his Mr. He has a Mr. Rhyme. Yeah, he has a Mr. Rhyme. So notice how they all have like some type of like long object, like how Rillaboom has the drumsticks, Girder has the girder. Sirfetch'd, that's pretty self-explanatory. Mr. Rhyme has a cane, Oranguru has a fan, but his Mr. Rhyme is named Kane, but it's spelled Kayne. But since I low-key might be dyslexic, I legit thought it said Kanye. And I was like, hey, alright. Kanye's canon in the Pokemon universe, I guess. And then okay, so except for his last Pokemon, he has the water Urshifu. Girder has a girder. I mean, that is what that thing is called, just not spelled that way, obviously. Stupid ass Pokemon. Tumor infested child is Nah. Oh my goodness, the lag is insane. But look, you can't tell me this thing got in a freaking tragic. You can't tell me this thing got in a tragic. This thing did not get in a freaking tragic accident by falling down falling down the stupid stairs or whatever, because he's a freaking idiot. I hate this thing. I hate him. I hate him. It can tell you lots about the Pokemon living in each area and that kind of stuff. It's a handy app to have if you're trying to catch lots of different Pokemon. The frames are beautiful. Yeah, dude, my MacBook cannot handle this, bro. God forbid people have a lot of blood and bulging head muscles. Listen, I'm all for like curing like brain cancer and stuff like that. Let's not cure Girder's brain cancer. Let's not. He's the exception. Let him die. See, I'm fine with Timber and Conkeldurr. Like, I don't care for them. Like, I wouldn't say I love them. I don't care for them. But Girder? Ugh. Disgusting. Its body proportions are all wrong. I don't know, man. I don't like them. I genuinely hate that thing. I genuinely hate Girder. Every Girder I see, it gotta die, bro. We need to make Girder go extinct. Along with Jinx and Crabominable. Although Mega Crabominables. No, actually no, Mega Crabominable can stay. I still hate Crabominable. Still my least favorite Pokemon. But Mega Crabominable is at least fixes the issues I have with base Crabominable's design. It's a handy app to have if you're trying to catch lots of different Pokemon. Alright, guess it's about time I used the Dex app to do some more Pokemon catching myself. Dee Dee, you should use those Pokeballs I gave you earlier to do a bit of catching too. Nah, I was just gonna have them in my inventory. Hi, Wurmple. One of these days I should actually use a Wurmple on my team. Today's just not that day. Today is just not that day. Dee Dee, over here! See that? Right there? There's a tail sticking out. There's a Pokemon hiding there. Wow! I would have never guessed.
And look here, if you check your dex nav. Oh right, it looks like that Pokemon knows a pretty rare move too.
You just swept your brother with Cleavor. Stone Axe go burr. Nice.
Didi, try getting closer. Real nice and slow.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if I can actually push lightly on this, unfortunately.
You're almost there. Slowly, slowly.
Can I actually? I can't. How do I can't do it. Chat, I can't do it. I was actually going to use Poochyena too. It actually doesn't work. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, there goes our first Pokemon. That's fine.
Ooh, too bad. If you try getting close in a rush, a hiding Pokemon will just run away from you.
Yeah, shut up. You saw I mentioned you weren't there for the Champions Battle stream? Yeah, I did. Alright. I don't need any items. Maybe make a toggle. It's all good. It's all good. What the freak? Why did the Wingull scare me? Wait, what Pokemon are here actually? Any Pokemon that I will put on my team? No. Well, I mean, I guess I could find that Pokemon. I guess I could find it. It's gonna take a long time to find it, though. Didn't feel like playing Champions at the time. That's fair. Shut up, Zigzagoon, dumbass hoe. I'm actually okay with Zigzagoon. That's crazy. He's summoned. He'll join the coming stream though. All right. Sounds good. I don't know why I did Zigzagoon like that. He did nothing to me. I don't want you, Poochy. I was going to do like a thing, like what I did with my Fire Red playthrough, where I caught like the manga equivalent Pokemon, but that would include me catching Delcatty and Milotic, and I don't know if I want to do that. Especially with the fact that I can't trade, so Milotic is obviously off the table. And I would also have to use +1 Minun, and I will never use that Pokemon. I'm sorry, I will never use that Pokemon on my team. I will never use +0 or Minun on my team. What did Zigzagoon do? I don't know, man. I just don't rock with him like that. He kind of switched up on me. What am I talking about? How could he have possibly switched up on me? Huh? Why did the frame slow down for this guy? Like, excuse me? Why is his model more demanding than Poochyena and Zigzagoon? I love Lotad though. I don't think I'll be using him on the team now. I have another grass type in mind, Lotad. As adorable as you are, you're not going on the team. Leave me alone, please. Yeah, I have a very weird team in the future. Currently, Ultra Ball Tier 2 for doubles. Plan on climbing the ranks later on through the week. Nice. Yeah, I literally go on ranked and I'm just getting destroyed in Masters now in both singles and doubles. Kind of tragic, not gonna lie. My fall from grace. You can stand under my umbrella, Ella, Ella, hey. Yeah, Rihanna's like never coming back. We can all agree on that. Rihanna is never coming back. Rihanna is done. I mean, to be fair, she literally has enough money to just retire, so can't say I blame her. If I had enough money to retire, I'd just retire on the spot too. You're gonna be stuck in Ultra Ball tier for a long while. You can just feel it. Oh yeah. I can't wait for the roster to switch up a little bit so I can make a new Sun team and a new Rain team. That's a little less predictable than just using Mega Charizard, Y, and Venusaur all the time. Your Rain team is the main thing you can rely on, really. I have a lot of success from my Sand team. My Snow team has potential. I just suck at using Snow teams. Can I just find a Pokemon that I want to put on my team, please? Oh my goodness, the FPS. The FPS. Let me see if there is a way I can actually if I can actually configure my settings. Yeah, let me see. Dex Nav as Ahar, because that's the emulator I'm using, sort of. Which is so funny because I actually am using it I'm not gonna show the screen because my IPS address is on, my IPS is on there. So, but yeah, I do have my, my 2DS, it's on and everything, make sure that y'all can't see it. Even though it's not even my IPS address, it's literally just, it's a random server for the 2DS. So even if it was leaked, it wouldn't even be my actual location or whatever. Probably should have said on emulator. I really said Dex Nax. Dex Nav on emulator. I could have made it a hotkey. For your Scarlet team, you might use Tyranitar. Never used it in a real playthrough before. Me and you both, actually. But that's only because usually you get Tyranitar super late in most games, so I just never bothered with it. Also gonna use Scovillain too. Only used it in ZA since of its new Mega. Oh, you mean its Mega Evolution that could have very well been? Its Mega Evolution that could have very well just been a regular evolution for it? You mean that? That's how I feel about, that's actually how I feel about, what's his name? Whoops. I gotta put it back on the charge. So I don't accidentally press it or anything like that. There we go. I need Ralts to show up. That's who I'm looking for, chat. I just need Ralts to show up. That's it. I forgot you existed in Gen 3. Hi, Surskit. I love it when Mudkip hits that. Ew, wait. You'll hear it again when I send it out. You've heard that spicy spray affects Pokemon regardless if the move... If the move... Oh, if the move that hits it is a contact move or not. Even affects special attackers from what you've heard. That is actually busted if that's the case. Okay, what's up with the frames though? I low-key might just skip out on getting... I low-key might just skip out on getting rolls this time around. I want something unique. I might still use Breloom on my team. And I might try out Aggron since I've never used an Aggron like in a playthrough. Maybe a Ninetales too, if I can get a Firestone in the wild, hopefully. Might use a Baynet. For a Mega Evolution that could have been an evolution, it sure got a busted ability. Hey, it wouldn't be the first time. Hey, it would not be the first time a final evolution got a busted ability. You know what's crazy? I think Heliolisk deserved a Mega Evolution. You know, or you know, just a regular evolution. Maybe, you know what, Gen 10, we need an evolution for Heliolisk. Dude, I just want my Ralts. I just want my Ralts, bro. I'm gonna go until like, what time is it? 4:43? So by the time like 5 PM comes and I don't get a Ralts, I might just skip this playthrough on getting a Ralts. This will be the first game I skip where I just don't use Ralts. The first Hoenn playthrough, I should say. Cast form evolution when? I don't think cast form needs an evolution. It needs a buff, but I don't think it needs an evolution. I think cast form is good enough. But really, why is cast form in Pokemon Champions? Why is cast form in Pokemon Champions? Like, let's be honest here. You wish Lopunny could get another evolution? I guess that could be interesting, but it kind of rubs me, for me personally, it kind of seems like a final Evo to me. Albeit I do wish it went a different direction with its design. Not sure who on Game Freak decided a Playboy bunny should be a Pokemon, but alright. Yo, if we get a shiny Lotad, I'll definitely catch it. He'll definitely go on the team. Bro will be part of the team. Even though I don't really care much for Lombre and Ludicolo. It's really just Lotad that I like. She's perfect in Arceus's eyes. Hey, I mean, if you like Lopunny, much power to you. These frame drops, bro. Yeah, they're like really aggressive. I don't know if it's because... I don't know what happened. it was smooth for a split second, bro, but like it was smooth for like a couple minutes, and then like all of a sudden like the frame started dropping again. I don't know what's going on. If I knew it was gonna be this bad, I would have just gone on what's it called? If I knew the frame drops were this bad, I might as well have just played Pokemon Emerald at this point. And you know what's bad? We still gotta do X and Y, and we still gotta do Sun and Moon eventually. Well, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. There's no point in playing the originals. You get more content with the Ultra games, obviously. Am I using the same program when I played X and Y? Yeah. I am, but I think it was because I mean there are some frame drops there too, but they weren't as aggressive as ORAS. I don't know what's going on with ORAS. Actually, I think there's a list of what games play like perfectly and what games are just like eh. Let me look it up real quick. Let me see. Azahar game list or something like that. Yeah, compatibility list maybe. No. Like Pokemon Y lagged, but this is like these frame drops are more constant than Scarlet and Violet's. Okay, I can't find the actual list. Let me see, game compatibility. Hey, what's going on, Lumion? Haven't seen you in a while. What's going on? Hope you're doing well. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Maybe? Alright, I'm just gonna search up Pokemon real quick. I know the oh shoot, I just realized Kirby Robobot is gonna be disgusting on here. Because that game lags bad, man. Oh, okay. So Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, it's rated okay. It's rated okay. Significant glitches or performance drops. So yeah. Let me see, what other Pokemon game? So Pokemon Moon runs great, apparently. The demo for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire runs perfectly. Well, it doesn't run perfectly, but it runs great, apparently. Pokemon Sun runs great. Ultra Moon runs great. Playable with minor audio visual glitches. Ultra Sun. What about Omega Ruby? I haven't seen... Where's Omega Ruby at? Oh, apparently, Omega Ruby is worse, apparently, so I actually picked the right game. I picked the okay and the okay game instead of the bad game. I think X and Y, yeah, X and Y run great, hence why we didn't, X and Y run great since, we didn't experience that many frame drops. Okay, so it's just the compatibility with this emulator, even though I'm technically not emulating it, since I'm literally capturing it from my 2DS. But I guess this emulator just doesn't do well with ORAS, I guess. This emulator hates ORAS. But at least we know that Pokemon X and Y and Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon will run perfectly fine when we eventually get there. Been busy, how am I? I'm doing pretty good. Been kind of busy myself. But you know, trying to stay consistent with the streaming. Finally got monetized and stuff like that, so trying to stay consistent with it. I should check out Pokémon. I have a couple of times. Played almost through all of Unova, but then like I kind of stopped when I reached the Pokemon League. Because I decided to catch a Rufflet and I didn't feel like evolving it because for some reason they decided that it was a good idea to make Rufflet evolve at like a super high level for no reason. So I was like, you know what, screw this. And then I just gave up. Omega Ruby would have frames per sometimes instead of frames per sometimes is crazy. Instead of frames per second. Let me see, what's the issue? What's the issue with Omega Ruby? Yeah, severe issues, difficult to play apparently. There's not even an official reason. Oh my goodness, the lag is so bad. The lag is so bad that it took him like 20 years to notice that I was staying in front of him.
You have Pokemon with you. And you're an official Pokemon trainer. You can't say no to my challenge.
That's great news. Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I never gave up. You got an ad? Yep. That's how it be. There'd be some people complaining about about how many ads there are. I'm like, listen, I don't control how many ads YouTube plays. The best I can do, I mean, I have the ad placements to automatically, but what ads play and how many ads play, I don't decide that, unfortunately. Trust me, if I could just put a bunch of like Nintendo Switch ads onto my streams, I would. If Nintendo was kind enough to sponsor me, which based on how I play some Nintendo games, I am not working for the Pokemon Company or Game Freak, I should say. I'm not working for Game Freak or Nintendo or whatever. You don't have ads when you're live, but you know, people who do. Yeah, I just turned it on since I'm, you know, monetized and stuff like that, but you know, I just have it set to like medium. Like I'm not gonna like make it where like every 2 minutes you guys get an ad. I'm not one of those people.
Ah, I lost. I should have trained mine more.
Yeah, you should have. And maybe catch something other than a Zigzagoon. No hate towards the Zigzagoon, but I think that was a Surskit. Based on its cry.
Haha! Our eyes met. I'll take you on with my bug Pokemon.
Okay. You can't say no to my challenge. Yes, I can. The game just forces me not to. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like what Scarlet and Violet did, where you have to walk up to them in order to challenge them. I like it when the game actually forces you to battle the trainers sometimes. Also, what is the level cap for Roxanne? I think it's level 14. Oh, Mudkip is so adorable. Mudkip is so adorable. But yeah, but the last thing I'll do is become like a sellout for sponsorships. Like I'm not gonna get sponsored by some random company that whose product I don't use, you know? Like it's always gonna be for products that I actually use. This is one of your favorite games. Yeah, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are pretty great remakes. I just wish that they included the Battle Frontier in them. Well, he gone. Yeah, I think this is going to be the first time I actually don't put Ralts on my team. Yeah, same. Yeah, I don't... I don't believe in that whole using like sponsoring products that I don't use. Like you'll never see a Raid Shadow Legends game on here or anything like that. Like, or like a Raycon ad, because I heard Raycon ad. I heard the Raycons are actually booty cheeks with the audio. Like, they're actually terrible. And like so many YouTubers will be like, oh, they're so cheap. I'm like, yeah, because the quality is cheap. Did you just become a trainer? We're both beginners. Wow. Allen. Allen as in Tim Allen? Is Tim Allen even still an act? Like, is he still acting? I have not heard of Tim Allen since like 2010, bro. You can't get behind fake ads. Nah, me neither. I can't either. Like, I at least try to look into, like, even if it's a company I never heard of, I'll at least try to look into the company to make sure that it's not like there's no like nefarious business going on, like how, like BetterHelp, for example. Like BetterHelp, you know, it's one thing, like, yeah, like mental health awareness and stuff like that, but it's like the what's it called? Why did it take 17 years to... Why did it take like 17 years for that Taylor to come out of its Pokeball? What the heck? But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so like I don't know if I like mess with the whole... I don't know if I mess with the whole BetterHelp thing, because I've heard like they don't even have like actual therapists. They don't, like, sometimes they don't even have like actual licensed therapists. So it's like, well, I don't want to like spew my random... I mean, I guess therapy, you are spewing your random issue, like your mental health issues, to some random person anyway. But I don't want to do it with some person who's not licensed. I don't want someone who's not licensed listening to all my freaking issues with life. You know? I challenged you because I thought I could beat you. Well, and where did that lead you? To defeat. You've seen him in a few older shows, but I don't know. Yeah, like, he just, like, disappeared off the face of the planet. Oh, wait, no. He was in, I know he was, like, in... Because I know Disney, like, on Disney Plus, they recently did, like, one of the Santa... I think they made a show from the, like, Tim Allen Santa Claus movies. That was the last time I've heard of him. By the way, did you guys hear that they're making a continuation of Malcolm in the Middle? I've never seen Malcolm in the Middle. I might have to watch it. Seems funny. Really, you've tried therapy and hated it? You can't spew your thoughts to a stranger. You just call your mom now. Yeah, I will. If I really want a therapy session, I'm gonna just talk to my friend, bro. Like, I don't want some random stranger. You know, I don't want some random stranger up in my business. I'm going to keep winning and aim to be the best trainer. Help me further my career. Well, I'm gonna help end your career. Tiana. Oh my gosh, is that Tiana as in Princess Tiana from Princess and the Frog? That's probably like my favorite like Disney princess movie, to be honest. Not my favorite Disney movie, but my favorite Disney princess movie. Favorite Disney movie will always be Lion King. There was that show where he was outdoors like camping and he was outdoors like camping and hunting shop. Dude, Disney used to be dropping bangers now. I don't know what happened. Disney used to be dropping bangers, dude. Yours is Ariel. Little Mermaid's pretty good too. Little Mermaid's pretty goated. I want to be part of that world. I ended up furthering your career. Yup. Is there an item down here? There is. I've played this game so many times I just know the item placements. Which usually isn't the case because my memory is not good. Alright, we're in... Never mind, we're not in Petalburg yet. Hey! What do you want, May? How's it going, Dee Dee? Have you been using your Dex Nav and perfecting your sneaking skills? I hope you already checked out the Dex Nav's detector mode. It reacts to Pokemon in the area, so it's really handy. Ah! This is like the Beautyfly scene. Look! Up there! Check him out, Dee Dee. Hey. Why'd they show up here, but I can't find them in the actual game? False advertisement, Game Freak. False advertisement, L game. Those were... Beautyfly. Weren't they? I'll have to check in my Dex Nav later to be sure. You know, speaking of aerial, bro, the amount of people who are crashing out over what's his name? Over the black girl. I forgot her name. Halle Bailey? Yeah, Halle Bailey. Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, Halle Bailey. Yeah, Halle Bailey. I think I don't know celebrity names, but they were like all of like the racists crashing out over her playing Ariel. I'm like, honey, it's a mermaid. Mermaids don't exist. Like, y'all are crashing out over a fictional creature, dude. I never watched the live action though. My problem with the live action movies is like, why would I watch the live action movies when like, why watch the live action movies when I could just watch the original? You know what I mean? Like, if they're not gonna change anything. Well, I refuse to watch the Lilo and Stitch live action. And apparently they're making a sequel for whatever reason. Ugh. I don't know, man. And now they're making a live action Moana? I think it's a little too soon for that. Like, I don't... Like, yeah, it's been a minute since the Moana's been at... Like, since Moana released... I forgot what year it released in. Hold on. When did Moana come out? 2016. Okay, yeah, it's been almost 6 years, because I think it was like November of 2016. So yeah, it's been like almost 6 years. This later this year will be its 10-year anniversary. But like, I think it's a bit too soon. No one's really nostalgic for Moana. Yeah, it's a really good movie, but like, let's be real. It's the only... You know what? I know exactly what it is. It's just to stroke The Rock's ego even more, bro. The only reason they're making that movie is so The Rock can freaking play Maui in the live action version. Like, let's be honest. You didn't watch the live action? Yeah, me neither. I haven't watched a single live action Disney movie. When the original is right there. Like, I have no problem with live action adaptations, but like, like, if you're gonna do it, just do something original. Don't just make it where it's like, oh yeah, shot for shot, scene for scene. That Lilo and Stitch, you guess she... Yeah, Nani, the aunt, left her college in the end. But that takes Ohana out of context because she stays to take care of her sister in the cartoon. Exactly! That's why so many people have a problem with that. It's so stupid. You did like Mufasa, it was... Okay, Mufasa, I never saw Mufasa, but I will say that'll be, I think Mufasa is an exception since it's not really an adaptation of anything. It's just, since it's actually it's more of like a prequel to The Lion King. Like, we get to see Mufasa and Scar's backstory. So I think I'll give that a pass. But like, the actual, like the remake to Lion King, it's like, did that really need to exist though? You just gotta figure out where to find Eevee so early in the game, though. Oh, you might use Sylveon on your Scarlet team. Nice. I probably would like it. I said I was gonna watch it eventually, and then I just like kind of forgot about it.
I'll have to check in my dex nav later to be sure. But wow, we already made it through Route 102, huh?
I just realized I've been streaming for almost 2 hours and we're not even close to the first badge. That is crazy. I've been doing a lot of yapping.
I guess it's really true that time flies when you're with a friend. Oh, look! There's Petalburg already. Dee Dee, your dad. He's the gym leader in Petalburg City, isn't he? Maybe I should try to take him on myself once I train up my Pokemon a bit more. Guess I'm off then, Dee Dee. Let's meet up again sometime.
So much yapping, what? Who? Oh, that was like the Pokedex. That was the Dex Nav thing for Beautyfly. I have been doing a lot of yapping. But hey, that's why I stream. I stream the yap. And also, streams do better than regular Let's Plays on YouTube. Father. Not bad. It was a good battle.
Thank you, sir!
Come back and challenge me again sometime. I'll be looking forward to seeing you and your Pokemon again when you're a bit stronger.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna do special training with my Pokemon. Then I'll challenge this gym again. Thank you for the battle, Mr. Norman.
Why, if it isn't Dee Dee. So, you finished moving in? I see. Well, I guess we shouldn't stand around out here talking. Do you want to come in for a bit? We can talk in the gym. Plus, getting to talk to the community is a great part of the day. Exactly. I think that's my thing with like Let's Play, like regular Let's Plays. Like, I struggle to find like things to talk about when I'm just doing a regular Let's Play, which is why I switched all of my Let's Play stuff to just streaming it, while changing my channel to just doing more like commentary type videos on, you know, movies, TV shows, Pokemon, all of that stuff. Just pop culture in general. You know, I was surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Ah, I see. You're making a good start on your team. And I guess you're going to be a trainer like me, Dee Dee? Now that's something to look forward to.
Excuse me? I'd like to get a Pokemon, please.
Wally! Aren't you... You're Wally, right?
Yes. I'm supposed to go stay with my relatives in Verdanturf Town for a while. But I thought I might be lonely by myself, so I wanted to bring a Pokemon with me. But I've never caught a Pokemon by myself. I'm not sure if I can.
I see. Didi, you heard all that, right? You go with Wally and make sure he safely catches a Pokemon. Wally, here. I'll lend you one of my Pokemon. I don't like that shot. Norman just looking down menacingly at Wally. Jesus Christ, that's terrifying. It's like he's about to freaking beat this child, dude. And knowing what I know about Norman from the Pokemon Adventures manga, I don't trust him around children. I don't trust this man around children. He is a terrible father in the manga. Oh, wow. Your Pokemon, sir? Like, look at him. He's just towering over this poor child. Like, Norman, would it hurt to smile? Jesus. Look at him. Bro, Wally, you don't know what you don't know what can of worms you just opened by walking into here, man. You remember that in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, there was the small chance that the Ralts Wally gets could be shiny? Yeah, just for that particular scene. And then like the games, since the game doesn't like save that, since the game doesn't save that, it basically turns the Ralts. It will turn the Ralts back into like a regular Ralts after he catches it. I'll give you a Pokeball too. So, go give it your best. You'd be insanely unlucky for that to happen. Not for real. That would be a spit in the face, dude. That would be a slap and a spit in the face. The shiny, yeah, like the shiny, like it's like a shiny shows up, you can't even catch it because it's part of the catching tutorial. And then Wally catches it, and then the game literally just unshinies it.
Thank you, Mr. Norman.
Wally is so cute. He is so adorable.
Didi? You will come with me, right?
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you.
Didi, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they?
Yeah.
Please stay there to watch and see if I can catch one properly. Whoa!
I need some water. Imagine if they kept it shiny. To be honest, that would be cool though. I remember there was this one YouTuber or whatever, like they would catch shiny Pokemon, or I don't think it was a YouTuber, I think it was just some random like person on Reddit or something like that. They would catch like not alphas, they would just catch like shiny Pokemon, and like, you know, like let's say like the Wurmple that you give to one of the dudes in Legends Arceus, he would catch the shiny Wurmple and he would give it to one of the dudes in Jubilife, to like that dude in Jubilife village. And I thought that was actually pretty cool to do. One thing I don't like about the Legends games is that they don't one thing I hate about the Legends games though is like there's no real method to like get a specific Pokemon. Well, I guess in Legends ZA there is with the Hyperspace DLC, but in Legends Arceus it's really just like, it's really just luck of the draw that you get the Pokemon that you really want shiny. Yeah, Chai, I might actually need a capture card on this 2DS. Don't get me wrong, Arctic Base is a great way to capture the gameplay. Like, I'm glad I have an official way to capture gameplay on here, but it's like, yeesh.
I did it! It's my own Pokemon! thanks so much, Dee Dee. Let's head back to the gym.
So, did it go well?
Yes, it did. Thank you.
Let me give you back. Oh, wait.
Let me give you back your Pokemon, sir. And you, Dee Dee. Thank you so much for coming with me.
Say less, Wally. Say less, Wally, bro. Hey, Wally is one of my top 3 favorite Pixar movies, alright? I got you.
It was all thanks to you two that I was able to catch Ralts. My very own Ralts. We'll always treasure it. Oh, I know. It's not much of a thank you, but, Dee Dee, will you let me see your Pokénav Plus for a second? Okay, and, there.
Hey, appreciate it, Wally. The Furfrou Champions is a Legend ZA. And a Legend... The Furfrou Champion, I don't know what I was talking about there. The Furfrou Champion in Legend ZA side quest has a shiny Furfrou for the last Furfrou to send out. That's cool. You can now use the Play Nav features on your Pokénav Plus. I don't think I'll be doing that, unfortunately, but... I read in a book how you can use the Play Nav to take care of your Pokemon and train them. And there's even supposed to be this thing called the PSS where you can meet up with other trainers and battle friends and more. Too bad that thing is like... That thing no longer works since Nintendo... Since you can't do, Since you can't play these games online anymore. So it's basically like a dead game. You remember taking on the Furfrou champion with only one Furfrou? Absolute madman. I've wanted to have my own Pokemon for so long. And do all those kind of things together. So, I've had all these kinds of apps installed on my Pokénav Plus for ages. Embarrassing, huh? Nah, it's cool, bro. I used to have like a bajillion apps on my iPad when I first had one.
I'm going to try my best together with Ralts. You do your best too, Dee Dee. Oh, but my mom's waiting for me. I've got to get going. I hope we'll meet again, Dee Dee. And you too, Mr. Norman.
It was a 1v6, so it was a real challenge. Oh yeah, I bet. That boy will be worth keeping an eye on. But for now, Dee Dee, if you want to become strong as a trainer, listen to my advice. First, head for Rustboro City, which lies beyond this town. There, you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go on to the other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders as well. Collect badges for them, understand? Of course I'm a gym leader too. I'm sure we'll battle one day. But that will only be after you've become stronger, Dee Dee. You betcha, Daddy-o. Ya betcha. You eventually had to make a strategy using Charm, Cotton Guard, Headbutt, and Protect. You know, speaking of side quests, I still have to do the one that gives you I still need to train up a Raichu, and then battle like battle the ladies who give you like the Raichu stones. Or I might just wait for them to put Mega Raichu in in Pokemon Champions, so I could just use that. Because with Pokemon Champions, there's really with how easy it is to like build sets and stuff like that, and how like generous the game is with VP at the moment, there's really no reason for me to go back unless I just want to like shiny hunt for a specific Pokemon or whatever. I should probably buy some potions, huh? Where am I going? Where is the Pokemart? Is there a Pokemart? Wait, is there actually just no... Wait a minute. No, it's right here. I'm blind. You wonder what abilities the Mega Raichus will get? I'm curious about that too. Oh, I have 12 potions? Never mind, I'm set. I didn't know I was given freaking multiple potions at the beginning. I knew I had like 2. I didn't know like I was given like 10 or something at one point. Okay, I know Tailo is here, so I'll try to catch that. I think Tailo's here. If my memory is good enough. Yeah, you can catch Tailo here. I'll probably catch that so I can take on Raleigh. You hope Mega Glycopod gets up claws. Oh yes, because that thing definitely needs to get even stronger. You have Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, and you started it about 2 years ago, but never really got back into it. You only have one badge. You're thinking about restarting. If you do, which starter should you pick? I'm biased, so I mean, I would say go with the starter that you like best, but if it was me, I would just pick Mudkip. Hey, it's Wingull. You can stand under my umbrella, Ella, Ella, hey, 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 under my umbrella, Ella, Ella, hey, hey, hey. Tailo! Probably won't be a permanent member of my team, but he'll probably be... I'll probably keep him for now. Yeah, I'll probably keep him for now, though. But yeah, for which starter you should pick, I'm biased, so I would say go for Mudkip, but again, it's really your choice. Like which starter speaks to you, you know? I only say Mudkip because Swampert is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Of all time. And by of all time, I mean it's like probably like top 5. Because Swampert's just so awesome. Anytime now. Anytime now, Alpha Sapphire. There we go. Come on. Oh my goodness. The load time. The frames, man. Tailo, the tiny swallow Pokemon, a normal and flying type. Tailo is young. It has only just left its nest. As a result, it sometimes becomes lonesome and cries at night. This Pokemon feeds on wormhole that live in forests. I love that this is peak gameplay. Tough Claw's first impression, which that's just one shot. That's just a one shot. with Golisopod's already freaking busted attack stat. Oh lord, that's terrifying. But I love that Talo. I love that like Talo's Pokedex entry is like, oh yeah, this thing's a freaking crybaby. But then like in the anime, it's like the most gutsy, it's the most ballsy Pokemon ever, bro. But the fact that it literally will fly into like Pikachu's Thunderbolts and stuff like that. But I think that was just a thing for Ash's Talo. Because Ash's Talo, his whole thing was like, Ash's Talo and I guess Swallow when it evolved, its whole thing was like, it never backed down even if it was at a disadvantage. To the point where they had the whole like, they had the Aspool Thunder armor when they battled Tate and Liza. Which, I don't care what anyone says about that battle, that was awesome to me. That was freaking cool. I think they were trying to hint that Ash's Talo had the Guts ability at the time. I think that's what they were hinting at. I like the headcanon that Ash's Talo had Guts the entire time. And that's what that whole Thunder Armor thing was all about. Oh, we're getting a new... Apple's getting a new CEO. Alright. Cool. Alright. Talo nickname. I don't know what I'm gonna name ya. It's time for me to fly. I could name it Speedwagon. I could name it Speedwagon. After REO Speedwagon. Ooh. System of a Down. That one System of a Down song, Aerials. Yeah. System of the Down is such a great band, by the way. Oh, I could also name you Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz. You know that one song with the I want to get away. I wanna fly away. But I think Aerials is good enough. I think Aerials is good enough. I want to fly away. Alright. We got ourselves a Talo. And I'm just gonna go back to the Pokemon Center real quick to go heal up. I want to get away. I wanna fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, the funny thing is, other PokeTubers would have probably already been at the first gym by now, and I'm over here still. Okay, I can at least try to make an effort to at least reach... I can at least try to reach, what's it called? I can at least try to reach the city. Respiro City, and then I can end the gameplay maybe, depending on how fast we do things. So yeah. Let me pull the walkthrough back up again. Cause you never know. You never know. You know what I mean? You never know. Alright. Let's battle Billy over here. Let's battle Billy over here. Billy.
Leaving footprints in the sand is so fun. Frickin' youngster. Billy! 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 Okay, that last Billy kind of hurt. That last Billy kind of hurt. I really hit him with the Billy! Wait, you have Peck, right? The one flying type move every bird Pokemon should have at least. Even though originally, I don't know if it's still the case, but originally the Pidgey line, the Starly line, and the Pidove line could not learn to move Peck for whatever reason. Oh no. You know what? The best way to take care of this is to use Growl first. Just don't hit the Seedup. If you don't want to get hit by Bide, just don't hit the Pokemon that's using Bide. Alright, chat? Trust me, I just gave y'all a pro tip just now. See? The Oras battle theme you've heard so much in Showdown at this point. Yep, one of the free tracks that was given to them by Nintendo. It's so funny how people were like freaking out about Champions, how people were like, oh, I hope the existence of Champions doesn't mean it's gonna be the end of Pokemon Showdown. And I'm like, it's not. Pokemon knows, or Game Freak knows that Pokemon Showdown exists, and they're not gonna shut it down simply because there's no reason for them to shut it down. They're not making any money from it. They don't advertise Pokemon Showdown. The creators don't advertise Pokemon Showdown. They don't, they don't. Oh, I forgot to switch this. I forgot to switch this off. But whatever. But what was I saying? Like, it's basic, like, Showdown, like, the creators don't advertise the app, they don't make any money from it, and they don't, it's not like they have, like, I know they're making an HD, I know there's, like, someone making an HD version of Pokemon Showdown, but, like, how Showdown is right now, it's not like it's using high-quality animations or anything like that. It's literally just a glorified... It's just glorified PNGs hopping all over the battlefield. It's just a damage calculator, really. That's all it is. It's just a damage calculator. But people were like, oh, this is going to be the end of Pokemon. This is going to be the end of Pokemon Showdown. I'm like, no. Pokemon Showdown is still alive and kicking, even after Champion's release. And it's so funny, like, all the people who are like, oh, why even play Pokemon Showdown? Or why even play Pokemon Champions when you can just play Pokemon Showdown? I'm like, because not everyone wants to just play a glorified calculator. Sorry, I want high-quality animations, and I actually want to use the Pokemon that I actually, raised myself, instead of just, using a simulation. The Pokemon that I actually, raised up and trained. Wow! I got sand in my runners. They're all gritty. Ugh. But yeah, guys, Showdown is completely fine. It's not gonna be shut down by the Pokemon Company or whatever. People were making a big fuss over nothing.
You're not a trainer, no. First off, let me... The sea. I wonder what it's like at the bottom of the sea. Real.
Mr. Briny lives in that little cottage there beside the sea. He was once an amazing sailor who never feared the sea, however stormy. Peek-wee! Oh, my pretty Pico is as full of energy as useful.
Cool. Didn't ask.
My Pokemon is staggeredly tired. I should have brought a potion.
Will you give him one of your You know what? Sure.
What? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, my Pokemon made a complete recovery.
See, a good deed can take you a long way. You know, I didn't do it for the reward. I just did it just to do it, you know?
I kept encountering the same kind of Pokemon. Then the Dex Nav got better, and now I can find rare Pokemon easily.
Uh-oh. Oh, sure. I'll accept your challenge. I have a lot of money. Okay.
Oh, isn't this rich boy Winston? Winston is such a rich boy name, too.
Yep, rich boy Winston himself in the flesh. I don't know why I zoned out there. I'm gonna switch you out because I really don't want you to get one shot by a tackle of all things. Aerials. Dexnav, help me find rare Pokemon easily. Okay, but you can... But can you find a shiny Pokemon? Hey, it is a method. That is a valid method. Oh, and he's about to use a full restore. Ariel's is level 7 now. Awesome. Alright, find me a shining missing note with all perfect IVs, with the rare mark, and with the move light that burns the sky. Why couldn't I win? Defeating Rich Boy Winston broke the game. Right. Damn, they had that bwomp, 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 bwomp music. They had that bwomp, bwomp music. Because you have a skill issue, not facts. He ain't locked in. I was just trying to see if there was an item here. Oh! Shroomish! This actually is a Pokemon I actually want on my team. Yes. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'll just catch it since we can't use the Dex Snap anyway. I wonder, will a peck kill you? I hope not. Okay. Effect Spore, I knew it. Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst. Oh, that's crazy. He was gonna status me anyway. Or she was gonna status me anyway. Alright, but next member of our team is here. Or not, you can, okay. Oh my. Ariels, come on now. Would have been a perfect member on our team too. Ariel's still getting poisoned very I think I know why. Notice, remember when I said that Talo and Swallow have the Guts ability? Yep. Okay. So that's how it is, Talo. You move like that for real, huh? Talo moves like that for real. Don't want you. I don't have, even though I don't have a... Even though I don't have an issue with I don't have an issue with Cascoon because I love Dustox, but I don't want Dustox on my team. Can I please get another Shroomish? Like, I swear, my first Shroomish, and that was it. And I know Shroomish is not a rare Pokemon, dude. Let me see, what's Shroomish's encounter rate? Okay, it's a 10% encounter rate, but so is Cascoon, so I should be getting him. Tailo is a 5% encounter rate, and I encountered that before I encountered another Shroomish, dude. I just want to get through Petalburg. I just want to get to Rustboro City, and then I'll end the stream. Oh my word, you stupid Wurmple, dude. I'm about to tweak. I'm about to tweak. You know what? Controls. Hotkeys. We're fast forward at. Okay, apparently I can't change it. I swear, you cannot just tempt me with a Silcoon and then not give it to me again. Give me my Silcoon. Give me what is rightfully mine. Give me what is rightfully mine. That is not what is rightfully mine. Give me... Give me the Shroomish, please. Breloom is actually one of the best Pokemon in this game, dude. Dude, let me tell y'all something. Breloom, vastly underrated Pokemon. Why am I getting everything but Shroom? If I get a Slack Off as one of my next encounters, I'm actually about to tweak. I'm actually going to tweak out, chat. Because this is actually crazy. Wurmple must be fed to the Tailo. Dude, I just want my Shroomish, bro. If I get a Slack Off before I get another Shroomish, dude, I'm actually about to tweak out. Dude, I just want to continue so I can, like, you know... I just want to continue and get to Rustboro City. And these guys are just preventing my progress. Am I gonna get a shiny Wurmple before I get Shroomish? I hope not. But at that point, it's like I might as well catch the Wurmple and use that on my team. And I really don't want to put a Wurmple on my team. I don't hate Wurmple. I actually really like the Wurmple line, but like... Dude, why was that? Oh my gosh, man. Just give me my Shroomish. Please. We got the slack off before we got the Shroomish. We got the slack off before we got the freaking Shroomish. I'm tweaking. I just want to end the stream, bro. I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking. If I actually do get a... Why is everything showing up? Let's look at all the Pokemon that are in this region, that are in this area, by the way. We have Zigzagoon, 30% encounter rate. Wurmple, 30% encounter rate. Silcoon and Cascoon both have a 10% encounter rate. Tailo and Slackoff, 5% encounter rate. Guess what? Shroomish has a 5% encounter rate too. Or no, Shroomish has a 10% encounter rate, the same as Silcoon and Cascoon. Why is it giving me Tailo more often than it's giving me Shroomish? Shouldn't it be the opposite? Petalburg Woods is just rage baiting you. It really is, isn't it? It really is, bro. I just want to eat me a little snacky snack after I'm done with the stream, and then because we got some cake in the fridge, bro. I just want to eat some cake, and then I'm gonna go, and then I'm supposed to be going off to do some Uber Eats orders, but I can't do that. You wanna know why? Because it's making me tweak. I'm not leaving this spot until I get my Shroomish. This is rage baiting. Whoever made this whoever made this specific copy of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, count your days. Count your days. If I don't get my Shroomish in if I don't get my Shroomish in 2 minutes, I'm tweaking. This is like the 4th Halo I have encountered since we've been in Petalburg Woods. Hey, why did you have to kill the Shroomish, dude? You know what? It's Zigzagoon. I'm going to tweak. I'm going to tweak. I'm going to tweak. If I encounter another Talo or another Slack Off, I'm done. I just want to get to Rustboro City. That's all I want. I just want to get to Rustboro City, chat. That's literally it. Please. Just give me Shroomish, dude. The game does not want me to exceed at this point. The game does not want me to exceed at this point, bro. Is it the patch of grass I'm in? Am I supposed to be in that little top where I first encountered Shroomish? Dude, I said the stream was probably gonna be 2 hours and 44 or 45 minutes. It's been 2 hours and 44. That's what I'm saying, overrated. Can you please just give me a Shroomish? I'm gonna tweak. It's 6:10. I'm tweaking. You shut up. You know what's funny? That was Shroomish's cry. But you know I can't get it. Wanna know why? Because I can't use the deck snap feature. I just want a Shroomish, dude. This is worse than shiny hunting. This is worse than shiny hunting. This is actually worse than shiny hunting. This reminds me of when I was working on my Pokedex and I was looking for Starly. No. I was looking for a white flower Flabébé and I got a shiny Ledyball before I found a white flower Flabébé.
Can I get a Shroomish, please? Pretty please. Please. I just want a Shroomish, man. That's literally all I want. I'm not using a Tropius, bro. I want a Shroom. I want a Shroomish, please. Oh, Lord. I just want to progress. I'm tweaking. Bro. Giving me everything but Shroomish, dude. I've encountered everything but that Shroomish. Finally! Okay. Swear to God. Good. That's it. That's it. Uh-oh. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Speak of the devil. That's what I'm saying, bro. Bro waited for me to tweak out before. Bro waited for me to tweak out before showing up, bro. That's actually crazy. Alright. What are we gonna name Breloom, chat? What we naming Breloom? Registration complete. Shroomish, the male Pokemon. I was reading that it's a male. Shroomish, the mushroom Pokemon. A grass type. If Shroomish senses danger, it shakes its body and scatters spores from the top of its head. This Pokemon's spores are so toxic, they make trees and weeds wilt. That's actually crazy. Shroomish the Rage Baiter. You know what? They should make a mark for rage baiting Pokemon. Because this is most definitely a rage baiting Pokemon. You know what? I'm gonna name you Riot. I'm naming him Riot. Because he made me tweak. And it's also named after the 3 Days Grace song, but he made me tweak. What are you even holding, dude? What could you possibly be holding? Insert that one gif of flipping flipping Shroomish's face on an editing software. Yup. What are you holding, Riot? I keep clicking the wrong thing. Oh, you just have a tiny mushroom? I mean, I guess that helps a little bit.
Man, I'm actually freaking... I'm enraged. I'm actually enraged. I keep clicking the wrong thing.
I caught a whole bunch of Pokemon. Go, 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 my bug Pokemon team.
Wow, good for you. Dude, I'm so mad about that I'm like, I don't even have words. I don't even have commentary to give y'all. That's how mad I am right now. That was ridiculous. How the hell did you survive that? Man. Earlier today, you were against someone with a Sun team against your Rain team, and they had Aerodactyl sitting in the back. Oh, hello.
Not a one to be found. Hello. Have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? I really love that Pokemon, as you should.
I don't know if I love Shroomish right now. I was going to ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Petalburg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon Researcher, hand over those papers.
You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You've got to help me, please!
Huh? What do you think you're doing? What, you're protecting him? No one crosses Team Aqua. No one who crosses Team Aqua gets any mercy. Not even a kid. Come on, battle me. What is that weak-ass pose? They Mega Evolved it after Torkoal went down, but your Basculegion was already under Rain and Tailwind, so Flip O-code it before it could do anything. Oof. If they brought out Aerodactyl first, they might have had a chance, right? gotta send out, I wonder, when do we get the experience? I think it's after this battle, actually. I think we get it after this battle, which is good. So that way, Riot can actually... Yeah, so that way Riot can actually, you know... can actually gain some, experience without us having to swap out repeatedly, which is one of the best things about Oraz. Basque Legion nukes almost a lot of things, so it's pretty formidable to go against, yeah. Yep, definitely got one for my Rain team. You're crazy strong! Yep, that's the strat. Mystic Water Basque Legion. That's the strat myself. That's the strat I use for mine. I think that's the strat that like almost everyone uses on their Basque Legion, to be fair. Grr. You've got some nerve meddling with Team Aqua. Come on and battle me again. I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, we of Team Aqua are also after something in Rustboro. I'll let you go for today. Why would you tell me that? Whew, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. I know. I'll give you this as my thanks. Ayy. Takes care of Mega Flow at nicely too. You know who else takes great? Who else takes care of Mega Flow at nicely? Excadrill. Yup. Excadrill with Sand Rush. Yup. With Iron Head. Yup. The Experience Share is a super high-tech device. I had to strain every fiber of my brain and body to develop this device. Turn to switch on and battle experience will be shared by all party Pokemon. Please, give it a try. And with this, I'll restore your Pokemon's health. It's another technical advance that I'm proud of. You had your Pokemon's HP restored. Ah! Didn't that Team Aqua Thug said they were after something in Rustboro too? Uh-oh. It's a crisis. I can't be wasting time. Okay. Time to continue out. Oh my goodness. I don't know who this is. I don't know who that is. Yo there! Your Pokemon doing okay? Hold on. Oh, I thought they were leaving a voicemail, I guess. I don't know whose number that was, chat. Your Pokemon doing okay? Why did it connect to my phone? I don't like when people call me when I'm streaming, chat. That's disrespectful. I mean, to be fair, not everyone knows that I'm streaming. Alright, if you say so. Turns on Nintendo Switch. If your Pokemon are weak and you want to avoid battles, you should stay out of the tall grass. Useful information. I'll just put... Not what I wanted to do. I'll put aerials in the front. If you take bug Pokemon to school, you get to be insanely popular. Bug Catcher James. Honestly, you don't like people calling you in general. You prefer text, not facts. The only people who have permission to call me are family member, are my mom, my dad, and my best friend. What if you? I think you would have your. Excuse me. I think you would have more respect if you brought a Garchomp to school. I probably should have gone for a quick attack. It's whatever. Alright, Riot grew to level 8, learned the Leech Seed. I can't be popular if I lose. Excuse me. Whew.
This is the Petalburg Recon team checking in. I'm afraid I have to begin with an apology, Mr. Matt.
Oh man, what is going on?
It's not good news. The mission is a no-go. A little something cropped up and got in the way. Roger that. Got it. Will do. I'll continue investigating that energy we detected. Phew! But that kid sure had some promise as a trainer, I'd say.
Who was calling me from Fort Lauderdale, Florida? It may have been my brother, low-key. May have been my brother, low-key. Whoops. Whoops.
What's up? I like to shout my lungs out. It feels so good. You can have this, so you can try it out too. Use it on a Pokemon and it will learn a move that attacks with its voice. If the move is used several times in a row, it becomes more powerful.
Ah, echo voice. I wish Pokemon were real, the humble Garchomp on its way to use Earthquake near a city.
A word of advice, a TM, or technical machine, can be used many times. It won't go away. It won't go away, so try it out as many times as you want. Hello. This is the Pretty Petal Flower Shop, spreading flowers throughout the world. Your name is... Dee Dee. That's a nice name, I know. Dee Dee, would you like to learn about berries?
Sure.
Berries grow on trees that thrive only in soft soil. If you take some berries, be sure to plant one in soft soil. A planted berry will soon sprout, grow into a plant, flower beautifully, and then grow berries again. I want to see the whole wide world filled with beautiful flowers. That's my dream.
Hey, teach. Hey, I'm never one to stomp on someone's dreams.
Please help me, Didi. Plant berries and bring more flowers into the world.
You remember losing your voice in like kindergarten or something? Had to drink tea with honey that day. Yeah, that's the thing. I hate losing my voice, and then like I remember I was sick or something like that, and my grandma made me some tea with honey. I hated it because I hate honey, chat. Random, I know, but the screaming your lungs out line reminded you of it. Fair enough.
Hello? Flowers will bloom beautifully and bear many berries if you take good care of them. You'll like tending flowers, I'm sure. You can have this.
Okay, we got the Whalmer pail.
While berry plants are growing, water them with the Whalmer pail. Oh, another thing. If you don't pick berries for a while, they'll drop off into the ground. But they'll sprout again. Isn't that awesome? It's like they have the will to live. I'm trying to be like my big sisters. I'm growing flowers too. Here you go. It's for you.
The whale pail. Okay, give me a lepa berry.
You can plant a berry to grow more. You can plant a berry to grow more berries, or you can have a Pokemon hold it. But now there's a machine that mixes up different berries to mix. Wait, what? But now there's a machine that mixes up different berries to make candies for Pokemon.
Okay, that makes was a typo, I think.
I want some candy too.
Don't we all? I'm not really a candy guy, but hey, them nerds gummy clusters. Oh, they're so good.
Select berries in. Okay, you're just giving me a tip. I don't care about all
that. Yep. Yep. Who needs a dowsing machine when you got me, chat? To makes candies. I was literally about to tap her.
We must have been fated to meet. May I ask you for a battle?
I'm always down for a battle. You like how Champions had the bag, or had the bug of the Gallade in the tutorial being female? Right. So many people were complaining about that. I'm like, that's like such a non-issue. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't know how you messed that up. Like, how do you mess that up? But are you serious? Yeah, it was like, it was funny because it's like, how do you mess that up? But so maybe there was people like complaining about that, like, oh, this is why Champions is one of the worst Pokemon games of all time or whatever. I'm like, if you're crashing out because the game incorrectly had a Pokemon that's 100% male be female, like, I think you got bigger issues. I think there's bigger issues in the world to worry about, dude. I'm eating me a slice of cake or something, and then like I'm going to go do some deliveries. After we reach Rustboro, of course.
Oh my.
Oh, thanks for the 1200. There was also a bug with Haze where when the move animation would be done. Oh yeah, like the opponent's HP. Yeah. Like it would apparently heal up the Pokemon too. I'm like, what?
Should I or shouldn't I? Okay, sure. I will battle.
I don't know what that was. She like spazzed out at the end there. They really did mean all stat changes were removed. Yep. Ah. Lotad versus Shroomish. I'm at low health? Who decided that? Shroomish. My critical hit was personal. I love how frequent Shroomish is now going to just start showing up now that I have it. You could have at least poisoned me. Better than being asleep, though. I will say that. Better than being asleep. Maybe I shouldn't have battled. I apologize for that. That was not needed. Alright, I think we're good for now. After you reach Master Ball in Champions, you're moving to casual battles. That's fair. I sometimes just do the Master Ball stuff just so I can farm a little bit of VP. So I can make more teams. But yeah. That's what I've been doing too. I've just been doing casual battles for the most part. Yeah, I'll do a couple casual battles and then I'll probably do like maybe like I do a couple Master Ball battles just so I can get some VP and stuff like that. And then bam. Even though the game is very generous with the VP for now, because I know a lot of people are like praising the game for that, but I'm like, dude, every mobile game that has like a little like in-game currency, they're always generous with the VP. Yeah, they're always generous with the VP. What you mean? They're not VP, but they're always generous with the in-game currency. And then like after like a month, I'm sure after this first month of Champions, it's gonna be like, yeah, you're gonna have to grind a little bit now. Or who knows? Maybe they might change their mind and just be like, nah. Yeah, it's like 300 VP per win you get correct. Yeah, and then, you know, obviously you get a bonus sometimes if you, like, if it's like 3 wins in a row or something like that, you get like a little extra, like maybe like 320-ish. And even if you lose, you get like, if you did well and you lost, if you lose but you still did well, you'll get like 100 VP. So yeah, you just farm, and then also like the whole like you get like VP for doing like quests and stuff like the like daily tasks or whatever. Thought I missed for a split second. Can you, like, not spam Hoenn, bro? Like, that'd be great. 500 VP for some achievements and quests, yeah. Or sometimes the game will just, like, straight up just gift you 1,000 sometimes, yeah. But trust me, like, after, like... Trust me, after like a couple that after this first season, bro, they're gonna be like, yep, you gotta work for that VP now. Because that's how they get you. They wanna hook you. They wanna hook you onto Pokemon. They wanna hook you with how generous they're being with the VP, and then like once you have enough VP and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, now it's time to fork up. Now it's time to fork over the actual grind. Oh yeah, I forget, I also have stab for quick attack as well. Oh yeah, I forgot growl hits both. Of course. Yep, after we reach Petalburg, or not Petalburg, Rustboro, I'm healing up, and then I'm ending the stream there. It's been almost 3 hours, dude. No, it has been 3 hours. 3 hours and... almost been 3 hours and 30 minutes, dude. Sheesh. I'm so disappointed that we lost. We lost even though we fought together. You still need to get 50 super effective hits with ground type moves so you can get ground gym leader title. Yeah, I got water gym leader title, I got ghost, and then I got electric. I'm definitely gonna consider making a ghost team. I might trade my spot for ghost for I might trade my electric gym leader title later on. Might do dragon as well, since I might make a dragon gym team as well. Go for it. Break stuff is level 13. Okay, so we're practically at that point where we can battle Roxanne. You're obviously going to use Garchomp whatever chance you get, so why not for a Dragon and Garchomp? That's fair. I thought I wasn't too bad, but... Oh wait, I thought I wasn't too bad if I may say so, but I guess not. Yeah. Okay. If you use berries growing in soft soil, feel free to take them. Make sure you plant a berry in the same spot. That's common courtesy. Here, I'll share this with you. Yeah. Alright. Petalburg City, and here's me. Bleh, me when I'm sick.
So you made it here to Rustboro too, Dee Dee? It's really big here, isn't it? Little Room can't even compare. Oh, and Dee Dee, have you heard? There's a Pokemon gym here too. Once I catch a couple more Pokemon, I'll be sure to take it on with my team. See you later.
Or just skedaddle. Alright, gonna heal here, and then we probably do some off-screen training, and then, Wednesday, since I'm not streaming tomorrow, Wednesday will finally take on Rustboro City Gym. We got our little team put together real quick. Alright. Wonder how this run's gonna be. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like if you guys haven't already. Subscribe if you guys are brand new. If you guys want to stay connected with me, links to my social media are in the description down below, along with my Discord server, my Patreon, and of course my podcast. If you guys want, if you guys are curious, I will, even though I just said it, I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I will definitely be back on Wednesday with more of this Pokemon Alpha Sapphire AnimeLocke. So yeah, love you all, and I will see you guys on the next stream. But until then, stay chill, Army.